Call to order the July 23rd, 2019 of the Code Enforcement Board. Please all rise for the invocation and pledge. The invocation will be given by Valerie Odom and the pledge by Member Lewis.
Okay, if we would all observe a moment of silence. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Clerk, we have the roll call, please.
Chair Lowry,
Here.
Member Odom,
Here.
Member Lumneck. Here. Member Lewis.
Here.
Member Mirza. Here. Member Bandor.
Present.
And Member Mann. Quorum is met.
Thank you. Could we have the consent agenda, please? No, I'm sorry. We're going to be calling for the swearing of the officers. Anyone speaking on the case here this evening, please stand.
Please stand and raise your right hand. Do you and each of you solemnly swear and affirm that the testimony you're about to present shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Now could we have the consent agenda, please?
Yes, good afternoon, or good evening, Mr. Chairman and board members. I'm Doug Gaines, Assistant Director of Support Services. We have 8 of the 10 that came into compliance, so we thank our citizens. And those cases are 2019-00193, 2019-00362, 2019-00370, 2019-00385, 2019-00456, 2019-00494, 2019-00507, and 2019-00348. We have none for continuance and none were removed.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, a motion on the floor made by Member Lumneck and seconded by Member Odom to accept the consent agenda as presented by the city. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. All right. Now we'll go to our first case of the evening. Case number 2019-00130. Officer Loeffler.
Good evening. 2019-00130 is 1508 Jemima Avenue. On February 21st, this officer, resultant from citizen complaints and even anonymously mailed images, did observe a vehicle parked upon the front yard grass, a partially disassembled, inoperable vehicle with no tag upon the surface driveway, and overgrown tall weeds and grass. On the same date, I physically spoke to an occupant of the home, posted a violation notice, and sent a violation notice, both regular and certified service, to the property owner, the Shepherd Family Trust of Longwood, Florida, for violation of ordinances 168 6B1 for parking on unsurfaced, unimproved front yard grass, which is currently in compliance, 165-3A for the inoperable disassembled vehicle with no tag, and 115-3B for the tall weeds and grass. The owners were given until March 8th to correct the violations. On April 11th, the location was re-inspected and found non-compliant. On May 9th, the property remained non-compliant, and a hearing notice to the canceled May hearing was sent out, certified, and physically posted. Additionally, hearing notices were again posted and sent out for the June hearing date. The property owner appeared at the June hearing prior to the opening of the hearing and explained there was an error in the ownership mailing address and that the vehicle was used for drift racing, but he would get a tag for it or relocate it. So the case was continued to this July hearing date, including all required postings and mailings. As of this date, 2 of the violations remain uncorrected and in noncompliance, and that's 165-3A for the disassembled Mazda Miata drifting car and 115-3B for the tall weeds and grass. Those are the only 2 violations existing. The city's requesting a compliance time frame of 15 days with a penalty of $25 per day per violation for every day not in compliance with any orders this board might issue. And again, that's for 165-3A and 115-3B.
Excuse me, would you repeat what you're recommending as far as the
Sure.
fine?
$25 per day per violation for any day in violation with any orders you might make, and 15-day compliance time.
The fine will be assessed from what date? Because there was a meeting canceled?
No, it would start from the date you give them. This is a first violation,
Yes.
so you have to give them time. And then it would start the day after your deadline if they don't come into compliance.
And if I may make an additional note, the top 2 pictures were taken, actually, all these pictures are from today.
But you're saying they're in compliance for 168-6?
Yeah, there's no longer a car in the grass.
Okay.
It's blocking the sidewalk now instead.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion.
Yes, sir?
I move that in case number 2019-00130, the respondent be found in violation of code 115-3.b and 165-3.a, and be given until August 7th, 2018 to come into 2019, August 7th, 2019, to come into compliance or be fined $50 per day per violation. The code cited as of March 8th, 2019, and be given until March 7th, 2019 to come into compliance or be fined $50 per day per violation until found in compliance.
August, right? August 7th?
August
Yeah.
7th, is that what I
Okay,
said?
that-
You said March.
Lord have mercy.
Do we have to say anything about the one that they come into compliance with? Okay.
I think the testimony was they
All
come
right.
into compliance before the
Okay.
date.
Yeah.
I second.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor made by Member Lumnick, seconded by Member Odom. In case number 2019-00130, that the response be found in violation as cited of March 8, 2019 for code 115-3B and 165-3A, and be given until August the 7th, 2019 to come into compliance or be fined $50 per day per violation as long as the violation remains in noncompliance. All for it?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Case number 2019-00322. Officer Loeffler.
Two 2019-00322 is 2831 Stonegate, which is a brand-new subdivision near the entrance to the high school. On April 22nd, this officer, in response to a web-generated complaint from a citizen and from the building department, did observe a 6-foot non-wood privacy fence that had been constructed at the location. The building department was contacted to extra verify that no permit existed, and a violation notice was issued. It was being posted at the location, regular mail and certified mail. The notice was issued to Joel Dwayne Thomas, the owner as identified by Orange County Records, for violation of City Ordinance 51-13, permit required. The notice provided until May 7th to remove the unpermitted fence or obtain a reviewed, approved, paid for, and in possession fence permit from the building department, and make any corrections stipulated. On May 8th, the location was re-inspected and the fence was still present. Confirmation from the building staff still showed only a new home construction permit existed. On July 3rd, this officer again inquired about a permit status, and again it was demonstrated that only a new home construction permit existed. On the same date, July 3rd, a statement and hearing notice to this meeting was posted at the location in the City Hall foyer with 24-hour public access and sent out certified and regular mail. As of this date, it remains non-compliant. The city is recommending a compliance time frame of 15 days and a penalty of $25 per day for every day not in compliance with any orders the board might issue.
Excuse me. Now, you say there's a permit for a new home construction,
Correct.
and that does not include the fence.
That is correct.
Could they add that to the existing permit?
They might have, but all inquiries with the building department say no.
Yeah, I looked today and there's still no, it's an accessory structure permit that needs to be pulled for the fence, and that's not there.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion.
Yes, sir.
Case number 2019-00322. I find the respondent be in violation of code as cited as of May 7th, 2019, and given until August 7th, 2019, to come into compliance or be fined $50 per day per violation.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor made by Member Lumnick, seconded by Member Odom. In case number 2019-00322, that the respondents be found in violation as of May 7th, 2019, and be given until August the 7th, 2019 to come into compliance or be fined $50 per day as long as the violation remains non-compliance. Any discussion?
Is there any HOA involved in it, or is?
I have absolutely no idea. There's just a violation of city ordinance and no response.
All-
I'm kind
go
of
ahead.
curious. I was just going to ask, when was the home built?
Very recently.
So it is occupied right now?
Pardon me?
Is that occupied home? Or
Oh, yeah. Actually, there's actually cameras all the way down the fence, too.
So the house permit's been completed,
Oh, yeah.
signed off and everything?
Well, to clarify just for a quick moment, is that the fence would have to have been approved, okay, when he built the home in order for it to be established. And that didn't happen. So the home was built and this was just added afterward without a permit.
Correct.
If they would have put this fence, okay, in as when the home was being built, it could have been approved at that time, but it wasn't.
Since
And-
this is a new home, you know?
Yeah.
Member Merlin, can you put your mic up?
You need to talk into the microphone.
Okay, sorry, my fault. Since it's a new home, so the builder may have, you think the builder may have built it and the owner is taking it as something which is pre-approved, so builder just walk out?
Well, we don't have
build
any
it?
testimony that the owners tried any contact with the city, but you do have testimony that the building department and the city code requires an accessory accessory structure permit if it's not encapsulated within the whole scope of the initial building, which is what the testimony is.
Yeah, so,
So
Okay, no,
why
I-
they haven't done anything,
Yes.
we,
No,
as far as we know, we don't have any
I understand
evidence.
that part. My question is, if it's if somebody is living it for 6 months and then this thing came up, it's one thing. But somebody bought a house, so general idea is that everything is done by the code and it's already permitted, so
yeah, but the fence wasn't permitted.
The fence was added well after the house was built.
Okay, so, but the testimony from the officer saying that the city did not have a permit,
That's correct.
and so that's what the evidence we have to go on. And so that's where we stand at the moment. That's what we have to rule on.
You have a motion and a second.
Yes.
Yes.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Okay, case resolutions. Case number 2019-00142, Officer Sechrist.
Bob Seegers, Code Enforcement Officer, City of Ocoee. Reference City of Ocoee case 2019-00142. Location violation is 2151 Elmara. And there's an affidavit of compliance on file for July 8th, so no further action is required.
Okay, thank you. Case number 2019-00237, Officer Sechrist.
Bob Seegers, Code Enforcement Officer, City of Ocoee. Reference case 2019-00237. The address location is 2453 Grand Poplar Street. And their property is in non-compliance for all 3 code violations. Affidavit on file.
Okay, so requesting fine?
Imposing fine.
Yes.
Order imposing fine, please.
Where's that on here? Is that,
Okay.
where do you see that on the paper?
It's, I think, on the backside.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to make a motion.
Yes, ma'am?
Okay, I move, in case number 2019-00237, I move that the respondent be found in violation.
No, you're imposing fine.
Oh, I'm imposing.
On the back.
I'm missing it.
Okay.
The bottom.
The very last one.
Okay. Start over. In case number 2019-00237, I move to impose fines as of July 7th.
No.
Yes.
Yes, July
el-
7th, 2019, as previously set by this board.
Second.
July 7th, found in violation as of, where's July at?
You gave them until July 6th.
Exactly.
So you start imposing fines at the 7th.
My bad. Okay.
It's hard to see sometimes.
Yeah, we have a motion on the floor made by, well, do we have a second?
Yes.
Second.
Mr. Mann.
Oh, okay. We have a motion on the floor made by Member Odom and seconded by Member Mann. In case number 2019-00237, that the fine to go ahead and impose fine as of July 7th, 2019, as set forth by this board. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. I need to better. Okay, next case, 2019-00299, Officer Loeffler.
These images were captured today, just a few hours ago, and it's non-compliance.
Okay,
All the violations still?
Yes?
The occupied RV camper, all that?
No. I think that was removed last time.
it's a pleasure to board.
It was removed though?
Yeah.
In the last meeting, you
Yeah,
found
last
this one
meeting.
in violation of 165-3A, 168-4A, 116, and 168-6B1. So we did not find them in violation for 6S4H, 6B.
And they're in violation of all the ones
Correct.
from the date of the April meeting. Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion.
Yes, sir.
2019-00299, I move that impose fines as of, is there April 31st? God bless America. fines as of July 11th, 2019, as previously set by this board.
Okay? You got a second? Second. Okay, we have a motion on the floor made by Member Lumnick, seconded by Member Lewis. In case number 2019-00299, that we go ahead and impose fine as of July 11th, 2019, as set forth by the board. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Mr. Chairman, I have a quick thing I'd like to ask. Can see if maybe the clerk can, where we found the found in violation section of the bottom where it gives the given date, can we have that moved up to the top where we have the compliance date there? Can we have it moved up where it's a little bit bigger?
What we could do, or just put it in a bolder letter so we can see it.
Bold or something so they can,
Yeah.
so it
that
jumps
makes
out
more
for them.
I will work with staff on how we want to accomplish that.
Thank you.
I even had a hard time finding it, but we found it. Now I know where to look. Okay. Case number 2019-00323, Officer Loeffler.
This is the undeveloped lot on Weston Cove that's too small to build a house and did have junk and debris in it and tall weeds and grass. So it's been partially mowed. There's no more tall weeds and grass except for the back. I really can't tell what new tall weeds and grass happened and haven't, but because the junk and debris is gone, I'm gonna say it's in compliance.
Thank you.
Okay? All right.
And we'll also make sure he's monitoring it and we'll monitor it.
So that's the end of our agenda. Now for comments.
Chairman, I just have a question. I noticed we didn't talk about the minutes from June 25th, and I saw that there needs to be a correction in it. We will talk about individuals present.
When you do the consent agenda, it's like item A of the consent agenda, and then the continuances and the dismissals are item B of the, or B and C of the consent agenda. So that's, if you have any changes to the minutes, do it at the consent agenda approval time, but we can go ahead and like say it, and then they can revise it.
Well, I know exactly what he's talking about, and I saw it myself.
What's he talking about?
What I was talking about was that it says present member Lewis, but then it says absent member Lewis with an excused absent, and you have member Mann here. So I know that I was not at that meeting, and I know that I had an excused absence. So I was just saying that it should be corrected, since these
Yeah.
are public documents. But
Does somebody want to make a motion to amend the consent agenda to revise the June 25th, 2019 minutes as requested by Member Lewis?
Mr. Chairman, I would like to make a motion
Sure.
to amend the minutes from the June 25th Code Enforcement Board to correct the attendance, which shows Member Lewis present, which he was not, but excused,
And that was 2019?
2019.
Second.
We have a motion on the floor made by Member Odom, seconded by Member Lumnick. In the June 25th, 2019 minutes, that the Member Lewis was absent and excused from that meeting, but it showed him being present. So could we have that corrected, please? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Member Lewis, for bringing that to attention.
Nothing for me, sir.
Okay? Mr. Clark? Justin, you got something?
None at this time.
Okay? Member Mann?
No comments.
Okay? Member Moses?
I just have a request and to see if it makes sense to every other member. We have violation cited and observation. Violation cited are very clearly each one, and then when we are looking at the observation, they are all written. So for me, I'm not sure that I'm looking at 130, like what is 1153B? Because it's all written in text, so I'm suggesting if they can use the bullets to match with the numbers, like if you have 3 violation and I have 3 bullets, so I can tie it with, you know, that, okay, first one is 15 dash whatever, and these are the violation under that. Is that too much work or is that doable?
We can look at trying to fix that. We have a new software program, and this is what it spits out, so we'd have to talk with the software company.
I kind of agree with him, I mean, because I had that question if,
Yeah.
you know, that was taken out, right? You just got this big chunk of blurb at the bottom and it doesn't say what is attached to what.
Which is
Right.
what, yeah.
I mean, typically, it's been our policy that once we send out a notice of violation, whatever is on that notice of violation code-wise, we don't remove, even if it comes in compliance.
But it still doesn't show what citing is for what verbiage
If
at the
it-
bottom.
But
Justin, what,
Justin, if it comes into compliance by the date the code officer sets, it should be removed. Because it's in compliance and it's not part of the case anymore.
I
If it
don't,
comes in compliance,
that wasn't the discussion,
I
though.
know, I'm just,
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah,
saying
I know,
whatever
I
is
know.
left over,
he
this
just
thing
wants,
should
if there's
match.
3 violations, he wants to know down in the observation, which observation goes with which
Yeah,
violation.
exactly.
You can't really tell because it's a
Yeah.
Just a
It's
code
sentence.
number right next to the
So if you
violation.
would do it in like bullets, so the first bullet's gonna be the first violation, second bullet's second,
Exactly.
or else put a parentheses with the
Yeah.
violation number, whichever.
No, you don't need to repeat the violation number, it's
Yeah,
just the bullet.
we can just put a,
Whatever's easiest for you with the software.
we can just put a parentheses after the observation
Yeah,
with the
that
code
would-
number.
It's just something we need to look at.
Yeah, we'll look into
Yeah,
it.
so just look at it and we'll go from there. Member Odom?
Can you turn down that air conditioner?
We all have heaters in our office upstairs. I'm not kidding.
I would recommend just bringing a jacket. I feel great.
All right.
Nothing for me.
Okay. Member Lewis? No. Okay.
We're good.
You're good? How about any of our officers? Okay. Mr. Gaines, sir.
Okay, I received a resignation letter from member Carrington last week. So he's going to be resigning from this board and other boards in the city. So the board will have to pick a new vice chair. And then also alternate member Mann will be moved up to regular member, but that'll have to go to the commission first for final approval.
Yes, sir.
I think you met,
Thank the
you
board
met with
and
the
the
city clerk.
commission. Absolutely.
No,
Even though it's not official.
Do you all
No.
want to do a vice chair this month, or do you want to think about it and then have the vote next month in the nominations?
I think we have the full, whoever is left over, so let's
Well,
see
we
if
got the
we can
full
get
board
to-
now,
Okay.
so.
Yeah.
Can I make a nomination?
Sure.
I nominate member Odom for the vice chair.
Second.
Okay, who seconded what?
Mr. Lewis seconded
Okay.
Ms. Odom's
Okay,
nomination.
okay, so, well, who nominated first?
Mr. Mirza nominated Ms. Odom,
Yes,
and Mr. Lewis seconded.
okay, all right,
You don't need a second nomination, but that's all right. We usually do.
okay. We have a motion on the floor made by member Mirza and seconded by member Lewis to nominate member Odom to vice chairman. Any discussion?
She did an excellent job last time when you were having fun.
I saw it.
And that
Trust
was
me,
her fault.
trust me,
That
I
was
saw
her
it.
fault.
I can't believe it.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Well, welcome. You're stuck now.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
You are stuck. That means you can't miss. Because I'm not gonna be here the rest of the year.
No, that means that you can't. You will be attending.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Oh, my.
Other than that, I'm glad to be back. I've been doing a lot of work at my other home in North Carolina, so, but other than that, good job last month. And so, have a good month. See you next month. Meeting adjourned.
Sir.
Did you get?